So if Arteta is saying that why did no one ask questions about the lineup or the midfield against Athletic Bilbao? Why did second half come and you had to take off Mourinho in that game? Like I said, this is going to be a very long one. The stats are showing that out of starting Rice and Mourinho together, we've lost 4 games, we've drawn 5 games, and we won only 3, bro. Only 3. And you are starting these guys against a big side like Manchester City. Oh, they are not even a big side, bro. They are not even a big side. But I don't know what's wrong with the manager at this point. I really don't know. Complete head loss. Complete head loss. And this is the problem here. And I said it. Ever since these guys came back from international break, I said in my last video that dropped on Sunday, I was like, nah, Arteta will want to milk the Zubimendi and Mourinho combo. He's always going to milk that combo. Zubimendi and Mourinho is going to always milk the combo because of the way he sees them play in Spain. And is this a Spanish thing? Is there like favoritism going on? Because I don't know. It's actually looking crazy to me at this point. Is there favoritism going on? Because you bought Eze for 67 million and you can't play him. And why you play Mourinho? Like, give me one logical reason why you had to play Mourinho in that game. Fine, okay, you had to play Mourinho. Fine. Play Zubimendi and Mourinho and bring in a very pacey midfielder. You can't have your cake and eat it. Drop someone. Someone needs to be dropped. But I felt, oh no, the person that needs to be dropped is Eze. Absolute head loss. And I really don't know. I'm very sure the assistant managers will be on Arteta's head. But it's just so like, he's the one that will actually ruin us at this point. You wasted 45 minutes of in that first half. Do those subs immediately in the first half. That's what I'm saying about his subs. You saw the problem going on in the first half. Immediately take out these guys in the first half. Take out one of those midfielders. If it's Rice, take him out. If it's Zubimendi, take him out. If it's Mourinho, take one of them out and bring a living number 10 into that midfield. Let the midfield breathe. Arteta is making the job hard for these midfielders. He's making an easy job look so hard for these players. And then we not keep blaming the players that, oh, this player is doing da 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 da. Mourinho will always cost you in the midfield. It will always cost you in the midfield if you put him in the midfield. Is it that you leave? That's okay. Let's move away from that. On to another point here. I don't know. Are we buying misprofiled player? Mourinho said it day in, day out over the past couple of months. You see the way Mourinho plays? He plays like a striker, a misprofiled player. Gyökeres in that game, honestly, there should be a point where we consider Gyökeres to be a winger. Because whenever he wants to receive the ball, he has to go down to the wing to receive the ball and drive in. Like, if you see the goal we scored, yeah, when Ebbs received the ball, Eze received the ball, like, you can see that Martinelli instinct. Martinelli, I've said this thing already times without number. Martinelli is not your proper winger. He likes to drop in and run in behind like a striker. Look at the instinct of Gyökeres. Gyökeres had to go down to the wing, expecting the ball from Saka to the wing. But Martinelli saw the run, dropped the shoulder, beat the offside trap, and got in behind to get the ball. Now, as a manager, you look at this game, and trust me, Arteta is still not thinking. I am very sure, coming our next game, he's going to do this same thing. I want to prove everyone wrong. Why is Nwaneri not starting the game? Why is Eze not starting the game? Why did you start Trossard in that game? These are tough questions. Why did you start Trossard in that game? We've played 4 games in the EPL. Trossard didn't start none of them. He came on as a sub, I think once or twice. and you dropped him against City. You started him against City. Arteta makes these things. It makes people sound like we're crazy. Or are you thinking like take the front three: Trossard, Gyökeres, Madueke. I'm coming on Madueke. Do you have that? The midfield was up. It was not alive. There was nothing in the midfield. The midfield was non-existent today. It was non-existent. None of these players are creators. None of them are creators. And you started the game. Noni Madueke. I don't think Noni Madueke is not even a creator. Yeah. So this is the fun fact about Noni Madueke. Madueke, yeah. I'm not just saying this is my own is my preconceived notion about Madueke. He's a player that will keep the team busy. It will keep an area of the pitch busy. But you can never we've gone 5 games now. You can see that we didn't get a single assist or a single goal from Madueke. It will not give you that. It will only it will make your side look busy. Like it will keep players busy for you. But it's not a player that will come and give you a goal and assist. Nah, he's not doing that. So the comparison with Saka's spot is still very valid in that squad. But Madueke can't come and give you a goal and assist. Madueke won't do that for you. And we all know that. Arteta knows that. So you have a winger that won't give you a goal and assist. You started him. You have Trossard. Trossard is only good when you bring him off the bench. It's so crazy. Like the stats are there to see that Trossard is a player that gives you openings when you bring him off the bench. And I think Martinelli is beginning to look like a player that looks good only when you bring them off the bench. We have the number 10, Arteta. If Odegaard were to be there today, you would have started Odegaard. But Odegaard wasn't there. When Odegaard wasn't there against Nottingham Forest, you brought on Nwaneri. You saw how the game changed when Nwaneri came on. Why are you limiting Nwaneri? Can we all see how the game came to life when Eze walked onto the pitch? Can we all see that? And I think I actually knew this. And like City they were actually there for the taking. I said it that they're not a threat to us. And like some of these games don't actually need review. City got battered by Brighton, yeah. They got absolutely battered by Brighton. And Arteta is still working with some kind of respect. Is he respecting Pep because he was under Pep before? What's the meaning of that rubbish? We trashed these guys 5-1 last season. 5-1. And we can't do the same again. In our home, it's going to be tough when we go to Etihad. It's going to be tougher than this. This is complete disappointment. Down to the defense line. Can someone please answer this question? Why did Mosquera not start the game? Someone please answer that question. Why did Mosquera not start the game? I'm waiting. Why? Why did Mosquera not start the game? Mosquera has been good. Came in, put in a great shift. Put in a great shift for Saliba. Solid. A player that was in form first 2-3 games, and you then dropped him against City. Who in that City squad will go up against Mosquera? Who in that City squad? Which of their attackers? Nah, man. Arteta is taking a piece. Then came out. It was now jumping when Martinelli equalized. What a big shame. It was. I think he just wants to like gift, and you can see how vexed I was when we lost against Liverpool. I knew things like this would continue to happen if no one talks out. Like you don't allow it. You don't allow that kind of thing against Liverpool. They're there for the taking. 5 points gap is enough to win the league. It's enough to win the league. Liverpool side, I'm looking. These guys might not lose any game this season. They might not lose any game this season with the refs on their side and VAR on their side. They might not lose any game this season. I'm absolutely fuming. This is wrong. This is very wrong. And Arteta knows this. We have a league to win. We are the favourites to win this. But we come back again with some flimsy excuses. You've got a bench and you can't use it. Now, if I had done this reaction immediately after the game yesterday, it would have been complete head loss. Complete head loss. I can't fault any player. Big ups Eze. Big ups Eze. Like, respect to Eze. Respect to Martinelli. Respect to Saka. The subs came on and did justice. I won't blame Trossard because he's not your starting player. Bring him off the bench because he got a goal and assist against Bilbao. You started him. Why did you start Martinelli? Because he got a goal and assist as well. These players are good off the bench. Why did you start them? And Mikel Arteta, there is one. Do not play Eze in the wing anymore. Play him as a number 10. That's what he's good at. He provides more threats down the middle than in the wing. Honestly, I really don't know what to say anymore. I really do not know what to say anymore. Like, Arteta is gonna make you look crazy. Honestly, see, it's if we don't win anything this season, it's down to Arteta, and I wouldn't want to say Arteta out because it's like, bro, you're actually saving us and you're killing us as well. You're saving us and you're killing us. What do we do? But if push comes to shove, and if that is how it's going to be looking, and we're not seeing any big changes, and Arteta is still so stubborn, doesn't want to change, still remains the same, I don't mind going for Cesc Fabregas at this point. I mean, we need to win something, bro. Yeah, so please kindly like, share, and subscribe. NastyJones, NastyJones TV. I'm on all social media platforms. So kindly like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. It was a sad game to watch. It was a sad game for Arsenal over the weekend. I hope we see some changes and Arteta not being so stubborn anymore.